Before this video starts, make sure to hit the subscribe button and also click the notifications bell to stay updated with my uploads.
The intentions of the opposition there to win the interception.
Randy Orton in a place we've never seen him before.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Oh my God! KO in midair!
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Marcus here, or Big Marks, and welcome back to, I believe, is episode 3 of my Pro Club's best / most overpowered player build series. Now, I know I haven't done this in a while, or I know I haven't done an episode of this in a while, but I decided since I've started it, I still do want to finish it. And before I continue on, I have a really good idea for Pro Clubs or for a Pro Club series on the channel, which I think you guys will absolutely love. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and finish this since I did start it and show you guys the build. So in today's episode, we're going to be going with the left mid / right mid / right wing / left wing / left forward / right forward build. So basically, you're going to be a winger on this game. Now, you'll see on the stats on the left hand side, I haven't played too much Pro Clubs this year. Like last year I was like smashing it out, but to be fair, I don't have a whole load of people who play Pro Clubs anymore. Everyone's more on the Ultimate Team side, as well as myself, like Foot Champs and obviously Season. So considering my statistics aren't as good as, you know, players who've played a lot more than me, I still do think this is a very good basis to start off with this build. You'll see that I'm an 85 rated overall player, and I'm going to be showing you guys all of the details and stuff in order to make this build. Right, so we head over to all of the player information where you can actually build your pro. Nothing really needs to be said on the information tab. The appearance, obviously, you can look however you want to look. Position, obviously, we're going to go with midfield. Now, you can go with left midfield or right midfield, obviously, depending on where you want to play yourself. You can see all of the stats there. I have pretty much nearly everything over 80, apart from standing tackle. Obviously, we're like a winger. We're not really going to be focusing on defending too much, but the stats do look pretty decent there, and I've barely played this game like as much as some of you guys will have, so your rating will probably be even higher if you still do use this build, because you would have had or used more skill points. And yeah, let's move on. So onto the physical tab, I've gone with the height of 5'10" at 174 pounds. You'll notice here if I go like any higher, some of the stats change, but I find 174 to be ideal. I've gone with a lean body type, and I've gone with right footed. Now, the reason I've gone with right footed as a left mid is because cutting inside in this game, especially if a person or the opposing team is using an any, the bots turn really slowly. So if you can cut inside quickly and burst away with pace, then you can cut inside and shoot on your right foot across the goalkeeper or even at the near post. Now, if you're going as a right winger, I'd suggest going as left footed so you can cut inside. Obviously, you're going to want to cross as well, but we'll get onto that later on. So nothing really needs to be said here on the accessories tab, and obviously the personality, you can choose whatever free kick style you want. So that is literally it for this. That's all you need to do. Literally just set yourself as 5'10", 174 pounds, lean, and then put yourself as left or right footed. That is it. So now, guys, we're going to head over into the player growth category, and you'll see here I have different play styles. Obviously, you'll see there I actually have 54 skill points in total. Now, I'm going to bring out a video, hopefully, I don't want to make any promises, but I'm going to make a video showing you guys builds as well, very overpowered builds where you can literally have the maximum amount of skill points in the game. So we'll leave that for now, and we'll just focus on this one. So if we go ahead and look into the stats, I'm going to show you guys all of the player traits that I've used using my skill points. So obviously on the physical tab, we're not really going to focus on that too much. If you have excess skill points left over, then you can go ahead and, you know, fiddle around with these. But I find that improving the strength and the stamina is it's okay. Like, you don't really need to do that, especially if you're just starting off. Defending, we don't need to touch that at all. We're an attacking player. We don't need to touch those stats whatsoever. Dribbling, now you'll see here I've pretty much maxed out all of the dribbling, because having that close control and having good dribbling stats allows you to weave in and out of players, especially if they're bots. Like, I cannot stress how bad the bots are in this game. They are absolutely diabolical, so you can take advantage of that with good dribbling stats. You see they're 87. You can see all of the stats on the right hand side, and I've also gone with the skill moves as well of 4 stars. Now, like I said to you guys before, you're gonna probably have more skill points than I do, but starting with 4-star skills is ideal. So just you can use, you know, typical skill moves that are used to beat players like the McGeady spins, the Ronaldo chops, and the scoop turns, those kind of things. If you want to go ahead and make yourself 5-star skills, or you have enough to make yourself 5-star skills, I definitely suggest you go ahead and do that, because obviously, you know, you can do a lot more fancy things, you know, better skill moves like the fake Rabona and all those things. But you'll see there I've also increased the agility, and that is going to be it for this tab. The stats do look pretty decent. Again, everything there is over 80 just about. And yeah, let's move on. So onto the passing tab. I've just started short passing, also long passing, purely because when you're on the wing, I find the best thing to do is to be unpredictable, or as unpredictable as possible. So that means, you know, cutting inside on some attacking scenarios, going down the line, drilling drilled passes into the box cause a lot of confusion on this game, whether that's Ultimate Team, Pro Clubs, any game mode. So I've just started those off there just as a basis. Again, everything on the right is over 80, so it is pretty much decent to start off with. Obviously, the more you play, literally you can't go wrong with this. Your stats will improve regardless, just the more you play the game. And I've done crossing as well also, so if I want to cut back and then cross a ball into the back post with the right foot, or I can actually cross with the left foot. I know it's only going to be like 3 stars, but I know the crossing will be decent. As you can see there, the crossing is 88. Onto the shooting, I've gone with the weak foot just to make it at least 3 stars. If you guys want to change any of these and maybe make the weak foot a little bit better, I find 3 stars to be okay to start off with, since you do have the skills on your side to cut inside, so you will be okay. And I've also put up the finishing, so when you do cut inside and you beat a couple of players, if you find yourself in the box on the end of a pass, or you've beat a couple players, your finishing, as you can see there, is pretty high at 86. And also I've got the finesse shot trait as well, because cutting inside, that's obviously going to lead to you creating space to shoot the ball across the keeper into the far corner and finesse it into the goal. As you can see there as well, the stats are pretty decent. Free kick accuracy will obviously improve over time. Penalties, I mean, penalties are pretty much broken on this game anyways. Volleys are still pretty high, you know, close to 80 as well. Like I said, the more you play, the more you'll improve. Pace, you can see here I've completely maxed that out, because in this game the most important thing is speed. Being able to beat players and get through on goal will create you so many more chances. Like if you go on Ultimate Team, for example, I'm just giving you guys this example because that's what I play. You try and play with a player like Ibrahimovic, I guarantee you he will not score as many goals as a player like Mbappe, who is so quick. Like, having pace on this game is everything. It's a shame to see, because you know, sometimes it's really hard to defend in this game as well, like having that pace, and especially when you're up against a bot who has like literally, like, I think it's about 70 pace they have, and you have like high 80s and sometimes 90s. Like, you will beat them very easily. So just going to give you guys an advantage. And here you can see you have the goalkeeping, which we're not going to touch. So into the build, I found that this build was very fast. I really did enjoy like using it. I didn't think I'd be involved as much as I was being on the wing. I know some formations that you play as well, and just a lot of times in the game, players tend on the wing not to be involved too much, but I was there, I was making chances, I was scoring goals, I was getting assists, and it was pretty decent, to be fair. Like, I cannot complain about it. I'd say this build is a very good build to start off with if you want to experiment more, maybe change towards or to cater towards your own play style. Then that's fine, go ahead and do that by all means. But I would definitely suggest this as one of the stronger builds for a left wing or right wing position. So I'm also going to be making other builds as well, like really overpowered ones, using one of my friend's accounts. Hopefully I can bring you guys those videos soon, but that will definitely be after I finish the normal position. So make sure you guys comment down below in the comment section what build you guys want to see next. And yeah, also if you do use the build, let me know how it goes for you in the comment section down below as well. I'm always happy to see how well it's worked for you, or if it hasn't, what you've changed, and any adjustments that you've made. And yeah, that's really going to be it for this video. I'm kind of glad I bought this back. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. I'm just going to do my best to finish off all of the positions and then hopefully bring you guys the Pro Club series. So if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you also want to keep updated with my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. Turn on my post notifications. I've been Big Marks, and peace.